Hello everyone, Sean Wise from R.R. Donnelly here. I'm going to be discussing today the different items available for mailing from the Hope Lodge as a newsletter. We've created several different items for you in the Hope Lodges to order as a customized newsletter envelope and donation envelope. So the three items that we are seeing here would be the HL newsletter, which is an 11 by 17 newsletter that will be folded in half and then down to 8.5 by 11, and then tri-folded along each of those to fit into the number 10 envelope, which is what you see here. The number 10 envelope will have just return address information and a Hope Lodge bar across the bottom. And then finally, we have the Hope Lodge remit envelope. This will have a sending address where somebody can put on the address of where to send donations. And it has information on the inside flat panel where somebody can write in their information onto the envelope and then send back to the American Cancer Society. Up here at the top, we have what's called the Hope Lodge mailer, and this is a kit. What we mean by a kit is when you go in, you can order one item here, and that will tell the production plant that you want the three items contained in the kit, which will be the newsletter, the number 10 envelope, and the remit envelope, all into one package. At this point, when you customize everything, the plant, instead of just sending you newsletters that are ready to go or envelopes that are ready to go, they will send or they will take the newsletter and the remit envelope and place both of these items inside the number 10 envelope, and then we will be able to seal them and send them off to wherever they need to go. We'll be covering that in a second training. So today we want to look at how to customize these items and put them into a kit. To put them into the kit, we just want to customize add to cart. You'll notice that there's a Hope Lodge newsletter items that will be a catalog available in Society Mart. And that's where you'll be going. You'll go into Society Mart, click on R.R. Donnelly catalog, find the Hope Lodge newsletter, and then find the Hope Lodge mailer. So we'll customize and add those to the cart. Step one is just a screen that tells the system what items are going to be in the kit. Then those three items again: number 10 envelope, the remit envelope, and the Hope Lodge newsletter, and a kitting charge, because we don't want to charge that unless you're taking all the items and kitting them together and inserting them. All you have to do on the screen, hit the next button. You'll see that you have three items here: number 10, number 9, or the remit envelope is what the official name for that, and the Hope Lodge newsletter. We're going to need to customize all three of these items in order to move forward. You'll customize each of the items by finding the row and then clicking on the Add Modify Specification tab. So if you click on that, what it's going to do is it's going to take you to a screen where now we're going to customize the number 10 envelope. So very simply, find the Hope Lodge that you're from. All the Hope Lodges should be on this list with the official names that they want used. So we'll put in Hope Lodge, Kansas City. And we're going to call that, excuse me just a second here. We'll call that 1400 Pennsylvania Avenue. Kansas City. You'll notice that we give you up to 3 lines to put in the address. I really recommend lines 1 and 2. If you do need to add a third line, of course, that is available. But it should be, your address and then maybe a suite number if you have that. If there's something special information, that's why that third line is there. So we want Hope Lodge, Kansas City, 1400 Pennsylvania Avenue. We'll get the Missouri in there. And I'm unsure what the zip code is, but we'll just put in a zip code for now. Anytime that you're customizing a piece, you can click on the screen. There's a proof button at the top and the bottom. And when you click on that, what it's going to do is now show you what goes onto the envelope in a very low resolution way. In this case, I've got the American Cancer Society Hope Lodge Kansas City logo. Hope Lodge, Kansas City is what comes across as the address name. I've got the actual address line 1 there, Kansas City, and then the rest. If you do have a suite number or something for this, you can always put in, suite 200. And if you hit the proof button again, anything that you enter in that's changed, it resets the screen and puts it in so that, now we can see there's a suite 200 there. When you think you have your information correct, click the next button. You're going to get a low resolution proof and a view PDF proof button here. If you click on that view PDF proof button, it will open up a new screen. Oops. And it will show you the proof. You can look at it in high resolution. You can print this out and you can save this if you want. Always great to do these customizations and then save them and then send them off to anybody that can review them so to make sure that the proofs are correct. When you think you've got everything done to customize the one piece, hit the continue button. As you can see here now, we've got a specification exists button. It's got a little green check mark in it. So we know that we've customized this piece. We can go to the next item, the remit envelope, and you do the same thing here. Now the remit envelope is going to be inside the envelope, and this is the opportunity for your people to send back a donation. So again, choose your Hope Lodge. If you have a different location than what's on the number 10 envelope, you're going to put that in here if you need to. Send donations to a separate office or to divisional headquarters, for processing. You'll put that in here. But yeah, this is the address where it needs to go to, not necessarily the address where you're at. So donations, let's say we're sending those to 5050 First Avenue. And that's Kansas City, Missouri, 30303. Again, proof on screen, and it's going to show you the information that you put in. Next button will move you to the actual proofing screen. You'll see that there's also an inside page here. It will, it gives a little messaging to make a gift. We'll bring that up on a PDF proof so you can see it a little better. There's page 1. This would be the envelope. The flap would cut across here and folds closed. And then here's what the inside of the flap would be, so that it would be folded in half right along this line here, and then the glue would be right along here to seal it. You can see that it says, to make a gift to support the Hope Lodge Kansas City program. Visit the Hope Lodge, or to make a gift by credit card, please provide the following information, or they can put cash or a check inside this envelope to send back to you. Again, save it, print it, make sure that everybody's reviewed to make sure that all the information on the proof is correct. Hit the continue button. We're going to go to the Hope Lodge newsletter. And again, customize. You'll have some documentation that will be sent out to everybody to do these images. So you can see you can please select an image from the drop-down box or upload your own image. So we have a picture of all the different Hope Lodges built into the system. Or if you want to upload, you can upload a picture. We put the optimal sizes for those pictures above here. So you'll want to have those pictures ready if you're going to upload something besides the images already provided to you. We're going to select the program name. Again, I will go down and find the Hope Lodge Kansas City. And then we've got the summer and years here. So, we're making it through fall 2015. This is going to be, let's say, summer of 2015. And again, just hit the proof button anywhere that it says proof in the red box. You're going to be able to hit the proof button and see there's the logo for Kansas City. There's the Hope Lodge Kansas City. There's the picture of the Hope Lodge. And then go through and customize this piece and fill out the information. So summer 2015's on there. We're just going to put my name in, and we'll say that I'm the Hope Lodge director. You can put up to 3 different staff titles with email addresses in here. again, you're going to be required to put something in there for the first field. And then anything that you see an asterisk with, that's going to be a required field. Anything without an asterisk is something you can skip over. I will go through now and move along. We've got include upcoming events. This will again go in the tab over here. So if you've got something that say that's happening in June, and June 14th we're having a potluck fundraiser. And then you can put up to, I think, 5 different events. Again, if I hit the proof button, those will appear. There's an upcoming events. I know it's hard to see, but it's right there, and it should be viewed on the final proof. Okay. You got a website address, so if you want to put in something like a national website, or like a local website, I don't know what your websites are, but you'll be able to put those, and those will print out on the front. Then we go into the actual layouts of the piece. So I've got a newsletter where I can put an image in that's kind of vertical. I can put an image in that's horizontal, or squared, and then I've got an image here or no image, which is all text. So as you choose those, if you want to upload an image, the image sizes again will appear in here. So if you don't have something that's exactly sized in an image, you can upload something that's bigger or smaller. It will just stretch the image and center it so that it fills up the entire window. Again, make sure to proof if you're uploading images. I'm going to just do a cover story here. And again, here's where you put in your information that you want to appear in the newsletter. My recommendation for everybody out there is to type up anything that's going to be in the newsletter inside of a Word document so you can spell check it and so on. And then you'll want to copy and paste that information into this field here. So you can kind of see how I've put in the cover story there. And here's the open text information that I put in. If you want to fill this out, to fill out the entire box, you'll just have to put in some more text or some more line breaks. One of the tricks with this here is if you hit enter once, it will not line break. If you hit enter twice and there's an actual break that you see in between, I'll hit the proof button, and now and then you'll see here that, there I've got a broken line of text now. So you can spread out your text a little bit in that fashion, and then upload from Word. So again, looking at the page, I'm just going to move forward to the next page. The insides of these pieces, you'll be filling them out as either half pages or full pages, again, with newsletter information. If I want to do a full page story with a vertical image or no image, you'll have those options, and also in half page. If you choose a half page option, you'll have to do the bottom half page as well. So again, I'm going to choose no image. We'll just put in some text for now to try and save some time. Okay. And again, you can proof on screen at any time, see how the proof is laid out. You'll see that you've also got character counters here as well to show you how many characters you have available. Again, we'll hit the next button. Again, we're doing a page here where we're going to do uploads, or we're going to do half-page stories. So we've got an image here which you can just upload all images, and you'll need 6 images to go in there. You'll have 4 images with some text, or you can put in half pages with stories and images. So if we do a full page collage, you can see that there's different image sizes that go inside there. Best advice to you is to get, if you're going to use image uploads on the newsletter, then I would probably have images related to your stories, or images that if you're not going with that, an image of a party or some kind of event that's happened, always work really well, especially with this collage page. If you're having a party at the Hope Lodge, it's great to take a bunch of pictures of the party. Put 4 images in there, and then maybe a short description of the great time that you had at the Hope Lodge potluck. Again, we got contents. We can put the title in there, which is just a title that goes in the top box, the title and the text, or the stories as you go along. I'm just going to go to the next page. And then finally on the back page, we have the option for a national story, which will be coming through and gets updated every quarter. And then we have your own stories that you can put in, again, with image uploads. So I'm just going to move past this screen. And we got so we're to a proofing page again. You can review all the pages that you've put through. You can see I have no images here, so that's what would print. This is why it's very important to proof and have someone else proof. Make sure that everything looks right and is laid out correctly. And then again, PDF proof. You can save it, you can email it, you can print it. And you can see on this one it's going to take a little bit longer for a proof to come up because it's got to render all these different images. Okay. Once we think that everything's good, you can see I've got 3 green items here. I can hit the next button. It shows me the different items that I have. Each kit would have 1 each of the 4 items. A charge, and then an envelope to go inside, and a newsletter to go inside. If we're ready to do that, we can add to cart. And then you'll see that I have a proceed to checkout button here. At this point, you'll want to do the order for how many mailings you want. So let's say I've got 1,940 people on my list. I'm going to order 2,000. If you hit the update cart button, it will give you the price of the item. So you can see that 2,000 is going to cost $3,013. And then at this point, it says checkout here, but you'll want to click on hit transfer to GEP is what you'll see there. And then you can go into GEP and save the order. If you save the order, you'll be able to submit it at a later time, but the order must be saved inside of GEP windows and not on the R. Donnelley system. Watch for part 2 of this video, and we'll then be covering what to do for the rest of the mailing. Again, look for part 2 and continue the training.